Derby Beats.
What's up, kings and queens? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shay. As some of y'all may know, Life of Shay, period. Today I'm gonna be doing a story time. I wasn't gonna do a story time for my first video, but my other plans did not work out. I was gonna do a Q&A, and I was gonna drop my little intro video, but ain't nothing working out, you know. So I went on my YouTube because I know a lot of people, they be wanting to hear all of my stories all up in my beeswax. But anyways, yeah, I went on my Instagram and I put on my story yesterday or the day before, what type of story time should I tell? And surprisingly, they said my coming out story. I really wasn't expecting it, honestly. I wasn't expecting it at all. But before I get into that story time, because that story time not really, you know, just this big long story, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about myself. My name is Shay. I'm 17. My birthday is September 10th, 2001. I am a Virgo, cause baby, period. Y'all, my little bad dog, she just tried to bite me. Okay, anyways, yeah, it's not just this big long story, so that'll be, you know, simple. I don't even know if that's where I was at, honestly, but anyways, my name's Shay. I'm 17. My birthday is September 10th, 2001. I'm a Virgo. I am a senior in high school. When I graduate high school, I plan to go to college for some type of counseling, you know, therapist stuff, because you need somebody to talk to. I'm your girl, period. And that's what I enjoy doing besides writing. So yeah, my favorite color is black. I don't consider myself as anything, because I know y'all probably like, what is she? Lesbian, bisexual, this a coming out story. I don't consider myself as anything, but so I'm a no label, which is still kind of a label, honestly. I don't feel like I should have to label myself to live my life in a world. So yeah, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna get into the story, because right now I can't really think about too much. Case up on, is y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Case up on, this what happened. I'm gonna say that a lot. I just want y'all to know off top, I'm gonna say that a lot. Okay, so boom, case so boom, I so boom, you know, that's just me. So when I came out, I was 15. When I came out, I was 15. I was 16. I was 15. 15 is what year? I was 15. 15 is like freshman, right? I don't know. I was a freshman in high school, I do know that. And I didn't come out openly. So what happened was, one day, like, well, I just want to start off by saying, in my opinion, I've always felt like I was attracted to girls more than boys. But I just thought it was, you know, the little quote-unquote phase all girls have. So I wasn't too much paying attention to it. And then at the time, like, being gay and liking girls or liking the person of the same sex was just, people was getting bullied so bad about it. So that put so much pressure on me, and that's why it took so long for things to happen. But yeah, so I had a girlfriend, and we gonna call her M. We're gonna call her M. So M was my girlfriend, and me and her would text, you know, be on the phone, stuff like that. But to my family and my sisters, they just thought she was my friend. So she didn't come to the house, but we saw each other like at football games and, you know, stuff like that. So it wasn't just, I don't know. So yeah, yeah, we just saw each other at football games and stuff like that. So me and M, we was always texting on the phone, you know, stuff like that, but they thought it was friendly, you feel me? So one day, I must have forgot that I was on me and M messages, and I remember this day like the back of my hand. Sorry, I don't know if they just stopped the video or not, but I'm gonna go back a little bit. I remember this day like the back of my hand only because of, I guess, the way it happened. So boom, I must have forgot our messages was like, I was on our messages, and my sister had asked me, can she use my phone? And I was like, yeah, you know, we was texting, but I was waiting on a response. So I was like, yeah, go ahead. She was like, okay. And I had went to go to the bathroom. So I guess she started reading our messages while I was in the bathroom. And when I came back, she was like, both of my sisters was in there when I came back. So I was like, what y'all in my room for? And she was like, Shay, do you got something you want to tell us? And I was like, no, what you talking about? And she was like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, we not gonna judge you, Shay. And I was like, what are you talking about? You know, even though I knew what they was talking about, I was just, I don't know, I guess you could say I was scared in a way, because I was just scared of rejection. So I was like, nah, I don't know what y'all talking about. And she was like, just tell us, we already done read it. And then I was like, okay. And she was like, so you gay? And I was scared to say that I was gay. So I was like, no, I'm not nothing. And she was like, Shay, so you're bisexual? I was like, sure, yeah. I was like, no, I'm bi-curious. That's what I said. Because I feel like maybe I could get off the hook easier with that. So, she was like, we not gonna judge you, Shay. And I was like, okay. And she was like, so what is you? I said, I'm not gay, I'm Shay. And that's what I've been saying since then. I'm not nothing, I'm Shay. Shay is Shay. Shay like whatever she like when she like it, period. So, she was like, you gonna tell mom? And I said, no. And she was like, if you don't tell her, then we gonna tell her. So I said, what? And she was like, go tell mom or we gonna tell her for you. I was like, okay, I'll tell her today. And I was procrastinating. Don't get on my head about that. Anyways, I was just trying to figure out everything, like a way for me not to have to tell her. So we got school in the morning. It's getting late. We taking our showers and stuff. Finna start getting into bed, or, you know, just laying down, or just like sitting in one spot. So, they came in my room. She was like, have you told her yet? I said, no. She said, well, I'm finna go tell her. I said, okay, I'll go tell her. So my mama's door was closed. I went, knocked on the door. Went and knocked on the door, and she was like, come in. I came in the room. She said, what? I said, Ma, I got something to tell you. And Victoria Miracle came in there. Oh, those are my sisters, just so y'all know. So Victoria Miracle came in there, and she was like, what y'all in here for? And they was like, cause we want to hear the talk too. So she was like, what? And I said, Ma, I'm bi-curious. And she was like, what? And then she like kind of smiled a little bit. But let me say something. Before I came out and stuff like that, people was already telling me like, Shay, you gay, Shay, you gay, you know, you like girls, this and this and that, you gonna be doing this and that by the time you graduate high school. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I knew I was. So anyways, she was like, how do you know? And when she said that, I didn't know what that meant. So yeah, I just bust out crying. I just bust out crying. And she was like, what you crying for? I was like, because I'm scared you're gonna judge me. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just crying. I'm just like, I'm not nothing. I'm not nothing. She was like, no, you don't have to change who you are to satisfy anybody. I'm gonna love you for you. You know, I'm gonna support you in all of the things you do in life and stuff like that. And she was like, but I already knew. And I was like, what you mean? And so I'm crying, but I'm, you know, wiping my tears, like, how you knew? And she was like, Shay, you my daughter. It's a lot of things you don't know that I know, but I know. And I was like, it really, you know, threw my brain off a little bit, because the folks up there, they was like, girl, so does she know about, you know, that time you had, does she know that? Girl, I don't know what she know, but y'all, we was all up there like, oh my Lord, oh wow. So we like sit down, we talked, you know, all this different stuff. And she was like, I love you. She called me poo poo, okay? So she was like, I love you, poo poo. I was like, I love you too, Mom. And she was like, don't cry, you know, I love you, I'm gonna support you in everything you do. It's like, okay. So that's my coming out story, I guess. After that, like, after she accepted me, I came out to two of my friends. Two. And one of them already knew. She was like, girl, okay, I been knew this before you even told me. You ain't have to tell me for me to know. That's like, girl, I been knew. I was like, yeah, y'all swear up and down that. And the other one, she was like, oh, for real, you know, da, 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 da. Now, the other one I came out to, she was gay, well, bisexual. She was bisexual. And she went around and she told everybody. So, all your friends ain't your friends. She went around and told everybody. And for a little minute, I was getting bullied about it, and, you know, stuff like that. But at first, it used to get to me, because people used to always tell me, you going to hell, God don't like that, you a sin, you this and this and that. And, you know, that's what I was, like, scared of, honestly. That's what I was scared of. I was scared of people telling me stuff like that. They was like, you ain't gonna do nothing, you gonna go to hell, because that's not right, you know, stuff like that. That's a sin. How you gonna be a Christian and you like girls, you know, stuff like that. So I was hurt for a little minute, but I eventually got over it. And I was just like, you know what, I don't care. Like, my mama support me, and that's all the support I need, because at the end of the day, she the one who done raised me, you feel me? So I started getting real tough girl stuff, you feel me? Nah, I'm just playing. But I just stopped caring. And I cut her off, because that wasn't your business to go around and spread while you going around telling everybody my freaking business. Like, nah, we're not gonna do that, period. Nope, not at all. So I cut her loose, and we got back cool though, but we not friends. But, you know, associates, you know, she speaks to me, I speak to her, that type of stuff. We're cordial. So yeah, that's my coming out story. And y'all, spread the word, get people to subscribe to me, because baby, I need it. I need all the support, and I will have better story times coming. I'll be doing mukbangs, you know, all of that good stuff, Q&A, challenges. Just tell me what y'all want me to do, and I got y'all, period. But until next time, be easy, period.